I'm Jeff from Backyard Barbecue by Purrfect Que. This is also Jeff, Sweet Natty Smokin Que, and we're going to talk about his process, and we're going to see Sylvia today.
We're Miss Sylvia.
Well, thanks for letting me get together with you here this morning. I want to do a lot of these. It was actually your idea, so I don't want to take that away from Jeff, but we're going to do a lot of like a series of different videos with some teams. You just came off of a grand champion win at the comp this last weekend, Natty's Invitational 2024. We had chicken, ribs, and brisket.
Third place ribs.
Yep.
Second place chicken.
Yep.
First place brisket and grand champion.
And we got some great news today. We are going to film on his smoker he calls Sylvia, and he got that from Anchor Grill Company. Anchor Grill, Paul Rosenberg. Hopefully I can connect with you and get something even half as nice as what you guys are going to see today. He is going to be making a brisket. Now, we're not going to show you all the tricks and little secrets and things. That's the pit master's job for that, but we are going to show you some of the process. All right, so this is the baby. He's got it, this was all custom made, and every time I come here I'm as jealous as hell. But anyway, Natty Smokin Que. Look at the tread he's got on there. Those are all custom wheels. He had this built exactly how he wanted it, and I'm going to let him tell you about it.
Hey, good morning. Yeah, Paul at Anchor Grill Company did a fantastic job. He was very patient with everything that I wanted. It's really built like a true Texas style pit. You can take a look outside.
Okay.
Back in the corner here,
Sure.
we have a 24-inch insulated firebox.
Okay.
It's a 24 by 60 pit with a 6-inch stack.
All right.
It was really nice of him to put this custom team name thing on the back. That was really nice.
I love it. Yeah, that's beautiful.
And then on the inside we have 2 racks. Full-length collector on the main rack.
Yep.
And I've got it set up so from about here over, there's about 8 degrees difference on this main rack.
Okay.
And then up here we're about 75 degrees hotter than we are down here.
Okay. Good.
But yeah, he
Very
did a
nice.
fantastic job on this pit. I'm really, really happy with how it performs. It's really, really a good pit. Put some pork loins on for some chili in the future.
Yum.
We have LEDs up in there, but
Yeah, this is a nice trailer, guys. We'll have to see if he's okay with us peeking our head in there.
oh yeah, you can peek your head in here. It's a little unorganized. But
Well, he just came off, yeah.
Yeah, I just got done with the comp, so I was cleaning it up. Here we got our Cambro box, and we have to keep a freezer in here for ice.
Yeah.
I have a winch for Miss Sylvia.
Oh, yeah.
Air
you got that.
conditioning, heat.
Oh, that's built right inside this. Yeah, tell us a little bit about this, if you wouldn't mind, with your, I think there's solar, I think there's all kinds of things going on here.
There's full solar up on top, so I can run with that. I can connect to a generator. I also have a little pigtail where I can just plug something directly in if I just need to run something extra on a smaller 20 amp side. LED lights. There's other lights. We have a sink, hot water. Danny Wilk is my sponsor for my sauces.
Okay.
Really good guy out of Illinois.
So how does the guy get that? The website right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to try some of that. Order some. I won't use it in competition.
Well, you guys are all using my seasonings and my rubs.
I
anyway, so.
am. Yep. Okay.
So there was just a quick flash on Facebook. He was looking for some teams to sponsor, and I sent my thing in, and he got back to me, and we chatted for about 45 minutes one night. Super nice guy.
Nice.
I've met some other people at some comps that know him and his family, so they're just an outstanding family. So
Okay.
really happy that we got together and hooked up on this. The sauce is fantastic.
Excellent. And I think I'll order some of that for the Minnesota Backyard Barbecue community page. And then at some point we'll do that as a giveaway. That way we can give them some exposure there as well.
Well, let them know that Sweet Natty Smokin Que sent you. So
Definitely will. Alrighty, so we're back here now. Wanted to talk about a few things with Natty here. First of all, how did you get into this awesome talent you have of smoking and grilling and all the above?
It's started a long time ago. I used to build smokers, nothing fancy. They were just something that we could cook on out of 55-gallon drums. Every year the firebox would rot out, so we'd have to start over the next year. But we'd have big parties, do venison, do all kinds of stuff. Then Scotty, a very, very good friend of mine, you know him, and a lot of you all know him. You'll see his comments on Minnesota Backyard. Him and I have another friend, Jeremy, a brother from another mother, and he moved from here. Eventually he ended up in Texas. And so we took a trip down to visit him. When we got down there, I had never had competition barbecue. You know, up here, we didn't know. You pump as much white smoke into it, you know, you'd be choking it off and doing all this stuff, and you know, it was you could eat it, but it was never great. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we get down there, and he has like an ugly drum style. It's one he made. He did a brisket and a half chicken for us, and Scotty and I were amazed. So for 17 and a half hours on the ride back, that's all we talked about was setting up a competition, learning how to do a better job at our barbecue. And that's kind of how the whole thing started. And we got into competition, and from there it's where we are now. Talking about all this, Scotty and myself are driving back talking about all this competition stuff, and for me, I'm trying to think of that barrel was awesome that Jeremy has, and how can I get one of those? And after a while, Scotty got one, and then there's a long story behind that, but I ended up with the parts of it. I built a different barrel, didn't work.
Hey, he's here. He's already here. Quiet.
This one, I can't even tell you what I did differently. I like the hinge for the Weber top. Everything is made, obviously I didn't make the rack, but I put this table on it. I run a DigiQ air system on there. This thing runs like a pellet grill. I mean, you don't even have to touch it for 24 hours. But when we were at the DAV competition in Lower North, that's when I saw Paul at Anchor, and he came over and we just started chatting about pits and whatever, and he was looking at this, and from there, that's how the story of Miss Sylvia comes along, because I asked him if he would be interested in building the pit, and he said, yeah, let's talk, and we went from there.
Excellent. I understand you make your own rubs.
Yes. Yep.
So what do we got here?
We got a beef crust.
Okay.
We got a pork crust.
Yep.
We got an SPG.
Sure.
And then I have two that are unnamed yet. This is more of a pretty hearty chop. And then this one, the reason it says number 5 on it is this is the 5th version of this rub. This is what I used at the competition this past weekend that I took first place.
Excellent.
So I just don't have a name or a label for these two yet. I started making my own injections. A lot of stuff goes into it. You're always trying to be just a little bit different, trying to do something a little different and tweak with the judges. It's always interesting how their opinion matters and
yep.
what you try to do. So feedback, as much feedback as you can get,
Sure.
is always really good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All right.
It's been an interesting journey so far.
Okay. So how would somebody get those? I know you're kind of getting into it more and more as far as you're building your inventory and things like that. But I do have a set. Appreciate that. And then I am going to buy some more beef crust. And I also have this mystery one too I'm going to try. But so how would somebody get these? Do they just send you an email or text?
A text is best. Once you have one, on the side here, it has my phone number and all that other stuff.
Gotcha.
Where you can get a hold of me to get more.
Yep. Okay.
I'm working on putting in a commercial kitchen. At that point, once that's all approved, I should be able to ship them.
Excellent.
But until that point, I can't ship. It has to be a hand-to-hand transfer.
Excellent.
All right, well, let's see how we did here. The magic of film. I'm not a big squeezer on that,
nice
but
smoke ring.
she looks pretty good.
Juicy.
Yeah, she looks nice and wet.
Yeah.
Do some slices.
Well, you people watching this, too bad you can't. They don't have smell-o-vision. Why is it?
Right.
Oh.
Looks pretty good. Don't have a whole lot of weight on there, but could be a little more tender. But we'll try it. Pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Well, thanks for coming out today.
Appreciate it.
Looking forward to seeing everybody on Minnesota Backyard Barbecue.
Awesome. And sorry you guys couldn't have any of the brisket, but it was really good.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.